Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront on my channel for us to view. Now today I'm going to do my best to upload about say 4 reactions, and I will let you know on these particular artists as I'm going along. My 4th reaction of today I'm very excited about, because I was sent a message from my subscriber and said that you haven't got enough salsa in your category. And I looked into it, I thought, well, I've only got one. So, you know, and he said, look, I recommend you to check out, and I've got this here, FrankieRuiz, or is it FrankieRuiz? Yeah, R-U-I-Z, so FrankieRuiz. The song is Tu Con El, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I believe the original was David ZAHAN, and well, what the title says is Tu Con El, it's E-L, and then it's got David ZAHAN, and then in brackets, it's got Reviviendo, a FrankieRuiz. So let me know and explain that. This is my first ever reaction of this particular artist, and he has been established artist for a long while. I believe this particular performance was in 1984. So let me know anything more about that. I know that I'm gonna get my freak on when I listen to this, because when it comes to the proper salsa, and you want to especially when it's come from the 1980s, when salsa was real salsa, anything from there, I mean, it was a different kind of era. And it was a kind of a flamboyant kind of movements where you just couldn't stop moving. So I'm really looking forward to this particular music video. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there's some fantastic, amazing artists which I do not want you to miss out on. And I've broken it down into various categories and simplified it for you. Just remember, when you go into these various categories, those are artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. Now, before I go on to my 4th reaction of today, there's a number of shout outs and a number of comments that I would like to read out to yourself. So thank you if you can just bear with me for a moment. So Ken Olsen, good morning, how are you, mate? Thank you very much for for your comment regarding Adu and my last reaction. You said Adu is a wonderful singer. Have you done Field Shark? Not an Adu song, but she is the vocalist. Yes, I have done Field Shark. I didn't get it in the beginning, but as soon as I put on the subtitles, it all made sense. So yes, I have done that one. Kulam, good morning. Cameron, Adia, good morning. He has had a tons of job out of music. He has been a pro wrestler, construction worker, and many other job titles. You got to check out his track, Sad Rappers. This is regarding Tom McDonald. My next reaction of Tom McDonald would be Dear Rappers. It's been recommended to me by the Hangover gang, and I am overwhelmed by literally the amount of wings that's been covered over me and protecting me and guiding me through my lovely journey of who is Tom McDonald. So I can't wait to actually react to that particular song. Hermes Vistingama. Wow, that was a mouthful, but I managed to get it out. You said, please, sir, Mulla Mer Mulla song. Okay, I goes, please send me the link. And you did. So thank you very much for that link. Let's go on to one more. Man. I love that. Thank you. Can you react to Koken Voi Shan Kwan Monster? It is a new one, so peaceful. You can react to it, please. Thank you. Well, if it's a new one, sometimes it gets blocked really quickly. So I don't know, but I will certainly check it out. Anyway, let's go on to my 4th reaction of today. And like I said, it's Tu Con El, David ZAHAN, Reviviendo, a FrankieRuiz. So I do need more clarity on this regarding, is this a cover, or when they say Reviviendo, it sort of means like a rendition, like a cover. But let me know, because I'm not too sure about this. I'm in the dark. I need educating. I need guidance. I need to be put straight on, and I need my hands to be slapped on anything that I've got wrong that needs to be corrected. So without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs. And damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Vivir sin su amor. Perdóname, no me di cuenta de ese juego y me enamoré. Después fue tarde, no podía ya volver atrás. Y te quería cada día más y más.
Sorry, man, I'm just losing it. I'm losing it. When you hear that vibe, you got the... there's everything, all the instruments right about now. Woo! I just love this. I love salsa. Even though I can't dance to salsa, I can't sing to salsa. There's a lot of things I can't do regarding involving myself with salsa. But to listen with my ears and watch with my eyes and feel it with my heart. That's the only thing that I can do. And with those three combinations, my body understands what I need to do. And that's to get my salsa on. It really is. His voice is so piercing through this, all this instrument just coming on. He adds the cherry on top, the icing on the cake. And he's almost like the conductor of the music behind him rather than the other way around. It's like the music is following him, but he's riding this. He feels that vibe. You see the way how he's dancing, and he's just da na na. Da na 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 na. He's listen. I'm gonna go back just a little bit and still get my salsa on, if you don't mind. I'm loving this.
Cada día más y más.
I'm gonna get your feet on with me. Come on.
Siempre algo de mí. Al fin y al cabo, un poquito yo me hice querer. Discúlpame. Aquellos celos tan intensos que sentí por ti.
Sorry, do you know what? I just realized. This song is 1984 and it's still standing a test of time. This is as vibrant as as if it was coming out yesterday. This really is. Come on, you tell me. Look, 1984. I defy anybody to listen to this song without their body, with just standing still and not making any movements whatsoever. Literally just standing still and just listening to it. Not raising an eyebrow, not smiling, just having a straight face and not moving to this song. I challenge anybody to do that. I really would. 1984, and it's still kicking to 2021. Come on. I'm gonna go back just a little bit.
Por ti estaba loco, casi loco por aquel amor, que al poco tiempo para siempre lo perdí. Aún recuerdo el romance que viviste conmigo. Yo sé que jugaste con mis sentimientos. Todo fue un juego que tuviste conmigo. Pero en ese juego yo me enamoré. Yo no me di cuenta, escucha mujer. Pero te lo juro, mamita, desperté.
Come on. He's got my soft spot. He's got it. He's got it. He's got me. He's got me. He's got me.
Ya no recuerdas mi locura ni el amor aquel. Yo solamente fui la excusa para hacerle ver que tú podías y tú querías vivir sin él. En el juego del amor, uno tiene y otro van.
So that song is Too Holy. Oh, you know, I bust a massive sweat. It's just really, really hot in England today. It's reaching between 30s. It's in its 30s over in London, and it's been like that for the past 2 weeks. And it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. I don't know if it's the, ozone layer and the climatize and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. But, as soon as I listened to the song, I was freaking out with movements, and I'm not going to apologize for my movements. I really am not, because this song warrants you to get up and dance. You cannot sit down when you listen to this song. There's no way you can sit down and listen to this song. Even Granny and Grandpa can't sit down and listen to this song. Do you know what I mean? So let me know if this is David ZAHAN, sorry, or is this FrankieRuiz? I need to know about this, and please send that in your comments and let me know about that. This song had every kind of quality for you to get your ass up and lose some weight in some dancing. This had the quality to, this is a defined moment where you can go up to any woman, and say, give me a hand, we're gonna dance, and she will not tell you no. An ugly man can go to the prettiest woman in the room and say, give me your hands, let's dance. And she will dance because it's the love of the music. It's the love of this music, man. Come on. 1984. I'm smiling laughing because, yes, there is songs in the past and even later than that has a massive connection with yourself. It really does. We could go back into Aretha Franklin and going way, way, way back. Elvis Presley was, why don't we just throw that name in there as well? But so we can go back way, way, way back to when where we class music as music, where lyrical contents were very lyrical, and the movement was strong and lovely. But in the 80s, it was a moment. in the 80s, and a lot of things happened, a lot of things was achieved, a lot of things was challenged, a lot of things were more free, a lot of things were more open, a lot of things were more acceptable, a lot of things were more experimentational as well in the 80s. You know, that's when, for me in the 80s, that's when, between the 70s and 80s, that's when people stood up and say, right, you know what, let's do our thing. And let's enjoy it while we're doing it. And he just gives me that kind of vibe. I don't know what his life is in his life story is in his background, but I know once he's get onto that stage, everybody's worries just goes away, and it's all about the music. And he is the impeccable force of what that represents. You know, in the salsa, oh man. I only can close my eyes and picture myself dancing with an absolutely wonderful lady to this song and losing so much weight by the time it finishes. And then he'll play another song. He will lock you in and make sure that you won't sit back down. Can you imagine him doing about, say, 5 sets of songs straight after this, as equally as good as the other? You would not be sitting down. You would not, and you'd be losing some, this should be going into the step aerobics people. You know the step aerobic classes where the female do all those kind of step aerobic things, and they've got these kind of energetic, powerful message songs and all that stuff. Give them that. Give them that. You know, like the Zumba kind of thing. Give them that song. And you see how much they'll come out. You see the adverts. You know, I went to Zumba and I was like 50 billion pounds. Then I listened to to Connell, and now I'm only 20 pounds. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it is that. It is that. And for that reason, I salute you. I'm gonna go back and put the subtitles on and let's get crazy on it again. I'm not gonna go crazy every time when I listen to this song. It warrants that. It really does.